Okay, so more symptoms, food intolerances, they came late. Also, when I go into big stores, I feel dizzy and very anxious, heart palpitations, even though I'm going in there not anxious. So we found out that was chronic inflammatory response syndrome. So what we found out, now I did go to the hospital a bunch more times, and because my nervous system is just messed up, and the heart stuff has been scary. And I did have to stay overnight in ICU because I kept having SVT on top of SVT on top of SVT in the hospital, and the doctors didn't know what to do besides put like those life support things that they like restart you. And they actually told me that they've never seen this before, so we're gonna write a journal on you if that's okay. I'm like, yeah, as long as you can figure out what's wrong with me. I would love to see what they wrote, but anyway, they had me there overnight and put me on beta blocker, even though I told them I shouldn't be on a beta blocker. I feel like this is not a heart issue. There's something else going on. They don't want to hear it. They really don't. They're not interested in hearing the patient, and that's just what I've dealt with anyway. But they had me leave. I was bedbound for 2 days at the hospital. They wouldn't even let me go to the bathroom. And then they put me on the beta blocker and just sent me home without letting me walk around or do anything. And I was a mess. I came home and I was dizzy more than ever. My blood pressure was way low. And I was out of it. I was like, depersonalization. It was awful. I think the word is derealization. Sorry. That was the perfect word for it, because I was just completely out of it. And I got off of the beta blocker, thankfully. One of my closest friends is a pharmacist, and I can tell her, ask her everything, the poor thing. But she was like, it's a low dose, so you can get right off of it. So I did. I felt better after, and I actually haven't had an SVT since. It's been a few months since I've had an SVT, knock on wood. Anyway, so I was bugging my doctor for all these tests. I told him what tests I wanted. He didn't want to do most of them. I was really concerned about my B vitamins. For some reason, I felt like something was wrong there, that I was deficient. So I was like up in the B vitamins. I was taking them all the time. Don't do that, by the way. And so he didn't do the tests I wanted. So I did a lot of research. I found a doctor, actually a friend had told me about her. She's a naturopath. And when she saw me, she said, you have mold toxicity. Like, I'm sure that, and your stomach's got issues, and you might have Lyme, and I just, so many things. And I'm like, mold? I don't even live in a moldy house, you know? Let's go to the next video.